Discover why you keep attracting emotionally unavailable people in this 10-minute video. Through Carl Jung's teachings on the shadow unconscious patterns and self-discovery, we'll explore how your inner world shapes your relationships. With actionable advice and reflective questions, this video empowers you to break free from unhealthy cycles, embrace self-awareness, and attract healthier connections. Hey there, beautiful soul. Have you ever found yourself drawn to someone who seems perfect at first, only to realize they're emotionally distant, leaving you feeling unseen and unvalued? You're not alone. I used to chase people who couldn't meet me halfway, wondering why this pattern kept repeating. Today, we're diving deep into the real reason you're attracting emotionally unavailable people, using the wisdom of Carl Jung to uncover what's happening in your unconscious mind. Stick with me for the next 20 minutes, and I promise you'll walk away with clarity, empowerment, and a path to healthier relationships. Let's get started. Hashtag part 1. The unconscious patterns we carry. Let's start with a question. Have you ever wondered why you keep ending up in the same kind of relationship, even when you swear you'll choose differently next time? Carl Jung, the legendary psychologist, believed that our unconscious mind is like a hidden compass guiding our lives. He said, until you make the unconscious conscious, it will direct your life, and you will call it fate. In other words, the people we attract often mirror parts of ourselves we haven't fully faced. Think about it. If you're constantly drawn to emotionally unavailable people, it's not random. Your unconscious might be pulling you toward them to show you something about yourself. Maybe the belief that you're not worthy of love or fear of true intimacy. These patterns often start early, maybe from a parent who was distant or a heartbreak that left you guarding your heart. Jung called this the shadow, the parts of ourselves we push away because they feel too painful or shameful to face. What part of you might be hiding in your shadow? When was the last time you felt truly seen in a relationship? And what stopped you from demanding that? Hashtag part 2. The shadow and emotional unavailability. Jung's concept of the shadow is so powerful because it's not just about what we reject in ourselves. It's about what we project onto others. If you're attracting emotionally unavailable people, ask yourself, is there a part of you that's emotionally unavailable? Maybe you're giving so much to others that you're neglecting your own needs. Or maybe you're afraid to fully open up because deep down you fear rejection. Here's a real-world example. My friend Sarah kept dating people who'd pull away the moment things got serious. She'd pour her heart into these relationships, only to feel abandoned. After some soul-searching, she realized she was choosing these partners because they felt safe. If they were unavailable, she'd have to risk being truly vulnerable herself. That's the shadow at work. It keeps us stuck in cycles until we face it. Jung believed that integrating the shadow, acknowledging and embracing these hidden parts, leads to individuation, the process of becoming your true, whole self. So, how do you start? First, get curious about your patterns. Grab a journal and write down the traits of the people you've been drawn to. Do they share common qualities? Coldness, avoidance, fear of commitment? Now ask yourself, how might these traits reflect something in me? What's one pattern you've noticed in your relationships? And what might it be trying to teach you about yourself? Hashtag part 3. Breaking the cycle with self-awareness. Here's where the magic happens. Once you start shining a light on your unconscious patterns, you can break free. Jung said, the meeting of two personalities is like the contact of two chemical substances. If there is any reaction, both are transformed. To attract healthier relationships, you need to transform yourself first. That starts with self-awareness and self-love. Here are 3 actionable steps to help you shift your patterns. 1. Practice self-reflection. Set aside 10 minutes a day to journal. Ask yourself, what am I feeling right now and why? This helps you connect with your emotions and spot when you're giving too much to others. 2. Set boundaries. If you're always chasing emotionally unavailable people, practice saying no to relationships that don't serve you. For example, if someone's hot and cold behavior leave you anxious, communicate your needs clearly. If they can't meet you there, walk away. 3. Choose yourself. Jung's idea of individuation is about becoming whole by prioritizing your own growth. Do one thing each day that makes you feel alive, whether it's meditating, painting, or simply taking a walk. When you fill your own cup, you stop seeking validation from others. What's one small step you can take today to choose yourself over someone else's approval? Hashtag part 4. The power of self-actualization. Jung believed that true wholeness comes from self-actualization, living as your most authentic self. When you start integrating your shadow and healing your wounds, you naturally attract people who reflect that inner strength. You stop settling for crumbs because you know your worth. You start seeking partners who are emotionally available because you become emotionally available to yourself. Let me share a personal story. For years, I chased people who couldn't love me the way I deserved. It wasn't until I started working on my shadow, acknowledging my fear of abandonment, that I began to attract healthier connections. It wasn't easy, but it was liberating. The moment I chose to love myself fully, I stopped needing someone else to complete me. What would it look like for you to choose yourself today? To say, I am enough exactly as I am. So here's the truth. The real reason you're attracting emotionally unavailable people isn't because you're broken or unworthy. It's because your unconscious is trying to show you something. By facing your shadow, embracing self-awareness, and choosing yourself, you can break this cycle and attract the love you deserve. Jung's wisdom reminds us that the journey to wholeness starts within. I want to challenge you. This week, take one small step toward healing. Maybe it's journaling about your patterns, setting a boundary, or simply saying, I am enough in the mirror. You've got this. If this video resonated with you, please hit that like button, subscribe, and share your thoughts in the comments below. What's one insight you're taking away today? Let's keep this conversation going. And if you're ready to dive deeper into your self-discovery journey, check out the links in the description for more resources. Until next time, keep shining, keep growing, and keep choosing yourself.